Milo the Mammoth's Great Journey, a story of loyalty, fairness, and empathy. Long ago, in a world covered in ice and snow, there lived a mighty woolly mammoth named Milo. Milo was known far and wide for his strength and bravery, but what made him truly special was his loyalty to his herd, his sense of fairness, and his deep empathy for those around him. Milo's herd roamed the icy tundra, moving from one place to another in search of food. The winters were long and harsh, and the herd had to stick together to survive. Milo had always been a protector, watching over the younger mammoths and guiding the older ones through the snow-covered plains. But one winter, the snowstorms were stronger than ever, and food became scarce. The herd had to make difficult decisions about where to travel. Some thought they should head south, where the weather was warmer, while others wanted to stay in the north, where they knew the land well. A debate broke out among the herd members. The leader, an elder mammoth named Gora, called a meeting. "We must decide what to do for the good of the herd," Gora said, her voice wise but tired. "But we must be fair and listen to everyone's opinions." Milo, who was always respectful of the herd's traditions, stood by Gora's side. He watched as each mammoth shared their thoughts. Some of the younger mammoths were eager to travel south, hoping for new lands and greener pastures. The older mammoths, however, were hesitant, fearing the unknown. Milo listened carefully, understanding both sides. He felt empathy for the younger ones, knowing they were afraid of the endless snow. But he also understood the fears of the elders, who were uncertain about leaving the safety of familiar territory. Finally, it was Milo's turn to speak. "I know we are all worried," he began, his deep voice calm and steady. "But we are a family. We need to stick together, no matter what we decide. It's important that we treat everyone fairly and make a choice that is best for all of us." Gora nodded. "You are right, Milo. We must be fair." After much discussion, Gora made a decision. "We will head south for a few days and see if the land is better there. If not, we will return north. This way, both sides are treated fairly, and we do what's best for everyone." The herd agreed, and Milo, always loyal to his herd, stepped forward to lead the way. The journey south was difficult. The snow was deep, and the winds howled through the mountains. Some of the younger mammoths, who had been eager to travel, began to grow tired. Milo could see their exhaustion and felt empathy for them. One day, as the herd trudged through a narrow pass between two snowy cliffs, a young mammoth named Tycho stumbled. His legs gave out beneath him, and he fell into the snow, too weak to continue. Milo quickly ran to Tycho's side, using his large trunk to help him up. "Don't worry, Tycho," Milo said gently. "You're not alone. I'll help you." But as Milo looked around, he saw that Tycho wasn't the only one struggling. Other younger mammoths were lagging behind, and even some of the elders were beginning to slow down. Milo's heart swelled with empathy. He understood that the journey was harder for some than it was for others. Without hesitation, he called out to the rest of the herd. "We need to stop and rest. Everyone needs time to recover." Some of the younger mammoths wanted to keep going, but Milo spoke firmly. "We're a family. We must take care of each other. It's only fair that we rest so everyone can continue together." Gora, who trusted Milo's judgment, agreed. "Milo is right. We cannot leave anyone behind. We will rest here." The herd settled down for the night, and Milo stayed awake, watching over everyone. His loyalty to his herd was strong, and he knew that his job was to protect them, no matter how difficult the journey. The next morning, as the sun rose over the snowy landscape, the herd continued their journey south. This time, they moved more slowly, making sure that no one was left behind. After several days of travel, they reached a new valley. The snow here was thinner, and patches of green grass peeked through the white blanket. The air was warmer, and there was plenty of food for the herd to eat. The younger mammoths cheered, running through the valley with joy. The elders smiled, grateful that the journey had been worth it. Gora turned to Milo, her wise eyes full of gratitude. "You have led us well, Milo. Your loyalty to the herd, your fairness in listening to everyone, and your empathy for those who struggled made this journey possible." Milo smiled humbly. "We are a family," he said. and families take care of each other. As the days passed, the herd settled into their new home, and life became easier. But Milo never forgot the lessons he had learned on their journey. He continued to treat everyone with fairness, making sure that every voice was heard, and he never hesitated to offer his help when someone was in need. Milo's loyalty to his herd never wavered, and his empathy for others only grew stronger. And because of that, the herd thrived in their new valley, stronger and more united than ever before. And so, the legend of Milo, the mighty mammoth who led his herd through the toughest of winters, lived on in the hearts of the mammoths for generations to come, a story of loyalty, fairness, and empathy that would never be forgotten.